And then here they are. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I made breakfast sausage links. I made sausage patties. I mean, they taste like any breakfast sausage patty, probably better, that you would get in any sort of store. Bob Evans, I mean, they're delicious. Now this breakfast sausage is based off a few of my recipes. It's based off of my burger recipe, my TVP burger recipe, and it's also based on my Beyond sausage recipe, the sausage that I made that was based on the Beyond Italian sausage. The cool thing with this sausage is it's super easy to do. You could do it just first thing in the morning on a Saturday morning like I did here. And if you're already making your own fake meat, you probably already have all of these things to be able to whip this up, throw it together in like 20 minutes. Now this recipe does require the fat pucks that I've used in a lot of my recipes. To make that, it's pretty simple. You just need 3/4 cup of water into a blender. Start the blender on a slow speed, then add 1 teaspoon of methyl cellulose. Once that's blended together, then all you're gonna do is 1.5 cups of melted, but room temperature, not hot, coconut oil. You're gonna wanna drizzle that coconut oil in very slow so that way it will emulsify. Once that fat emulsifies, divide it into 4 because this will be enough fat to do 4 pounds of meat. 1 pound of pork, 3 pounds of beef, whatever you have, it's gonna be enough fat to do 4 pounds of meat. Throw those in the freezer into 4 separate containers. And that way, if you wanna make burgers or if you wanna make a breakfast sausage, you can grab one of the pucks out, make a pound of the meat and put that in. So let's get going. Let's make ourselves an insane breakfast sausage. This one's gonna be so good. I cannot wait for you all to try this one. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna make our pork base to make the sausage. So we're gonna start by flavoring it with this pork flavor mix. Now you guys know I've been using these quite a bit. I'm gonna find something comparable, or I'm gonna find these versions of them and throw them on my Amazon store so that way you can use them. But I'm telling you, these flavored broth mixes from Shengi have been really great. This isn't sponsored. So all you're gonna need is 1 cup of TVP, 4 tablespoons pea protein, 1 tablespoon methyl cellulose, ½ teaspoon mushroom extract powder, 1 teaspoon of the pork flavored mix, 1 teaspoon beetroot powder, 1 tablespoon maple syrup, ½ teaspoon paprika, and 1 cup water. Okay, so we're gonna let this mixture sit for about the next 20 minutes or so that way the TVP, the pea protein, the methyl cellulose, so that way it can all hydrate up, and then we're gonna flavor this mixture. Now I'm just gonna be using All Recipes breakfast sausage recipe. It's gonna come out great. It's a really simple recipe, and the seasonings are really easy. All you need is 1 teaspoon dried sage, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/8 teaspoon marjoram. You know, I have such a hard time pronouncing that one. I call it the hot dog flavor, marjoram. 1.5 teaspoons brown sugar, 1/8 teaspoon crushed red pepper flakes, ½ pinch ground cloves. So now we're just gonna drop in our fat puck and then fold in all of the ingredients. So we're gonna fold in the fat along with all of those seasonings. I wanted to do that together so that way the fat was the very last thing that was put into the meat. And then, I mean, this is our sausage. It looks incredible. I'm so excited about it. Now it might be a little bit pink, but you'll see once this cooks up that it is going to give us an incredible look. Now the last thing that I'm gonna do is just gonna put an outer layer on this. We're gonna mix up a tablespoon of rice flour, a teaspoon of potato starch, and about a cup of water. Now I'm gonna use this to dip the sausage links in right before I throw them on. That'll give them a nice sheen on the outside. It's gonna kind of hold everything together and give it a nice chew on the outside as well. Give it a good crisp that we want from your sausage, from your breakfast sausage links. So let's get that going. Then all we have to do is just roll up our sausage links. I'm gonna wet my hands in the starchy water, in the starchy potato water, and then pick up enough of a mixture here to make a link, and then just kind of roll these guys together. Then all we're gonna do is just drop these guys into the skillet over a fairly high heat with a little bit of oil in the skillet, and then just turn them as you go. You should have some amazing sausage links. And then here they are. Awesome breakfast sausage patties. I mean, they taste like any breakfast sausage patty, probably better, that you would get in any sort of store. Bob Evans, I mean, they're delicious.